An important link to Game of Thrones was provided by House of the Dragon, but was it really needed? HBO's House of the Dragon is the first new Westerosian series in a decade, although its events take place more than a century before Daenerys' quest for the Iron Throne in Game of Thrones. Given the enormous divergence in setting and authority, it was to be expected that story parallels would be few and far between. That's why it was shocking when the debut of the prequel spin-off revealed a big tie into the original series in the show's last minutes. While this did help to demonstrate the connection between the two, I couldn't help but question whether it was really essential. The role of the House of the Dragon in the world of Game of Thrones. More than a century before viewers met Viserys II as the Beggar King and Dany as his timid sister in the Game of Thrones debut, the new program spent much of its hour introducing the world of Westeros as it was at the time. Even with the fighting over who would succeed King Viserys, there are enough of Targaryens to go around in this period. While the Seven Kingdoms had existed for millennia, it was necessary to set the stage for this century and flesh out the cast. Despite the reappearance of GOT composer Ramin Djawadi and a few recognizable settings, HOTD was not at all like Game of Thrones until the very end. King Viserys, after his brother Daemon essentially celebrated the death of his newborn nephew, which in Daemon's mind put him back as first in the line of succession, sat his daughter Rhaenyra down in front of the skull of a massive dragon, and told her a secret that undoubtedly took fans of Game of Thrones on a trip back in time. In a conversation with his daughter, Viserys said, "There's something more that I need to tell you, and it may be difficult for you to grasp, but you must hear it." He continued,